Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back
To
Sick.
See You Next Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's the first Tuesday of 2025.
Season 2, baby.
Season 2 premiere right here, right now.
It really is.
What a year.
It has been quite a year, 2024. A lot of things happened.
Absolutely, they did. And you can check them out, the past 51 episodes linked below. Every single one, baby.
Yep. I will say something.
Yeah.
This episode is not what we should be doing.
I agree. It feels wrong. And I blame the Academy.
I don't blame the Academy.
I blame the Hollywood Foreign Press. But I also blame the Academy.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, I blame... Okay, I have to say, the Hollywood Foreign Press changed their name.
Did they?
They did.
Who are they now?
It is now the Golden Globe Foundation.
Jesus. Okay, well, that's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah. So I blame the Golden Globe Foundation, previously
formerly
known
as the Hollywood Foreign Press.
They did this to us.
They did.
Normally, we would be doing our top movies of 2024.
And don't worry, they're coming.
She's coming.
And this year, we're actually going to lengthen her a little. So
just a little, yeah.
She's coming in spades.
And then in 2026, we're going to lengthen her even more.
We're going to do our top 100 movies.
Of the year.
Of each month.
I know that you guys are waited with bated breath.
I know, and it's okay. Scoot a little back from the edge of your seats, but it is coming.
It is. But unfortunately today, that's not what we're here to talk about.
It's not coming right now. No.
If you did not know, 2 nights ago was the Golden Globe Awards.
Yeah.
And if you'll recall, last year we did a little rundown of the Golden Globes
Linked
as well.
in description below. Yeah.
Watch it and tell us
who you think's going to win in 2023.
Yeah. And for some reason, award season, which is not supposed to start yet, has begun.
They said New Year, let's go. They're rearing to go right out the gate.
January 5th, they wasted no time.
Not even a week.
Nope.
Crazy.
And so we said, you know what? We have to put things on hold. Award season is starting.
Going to reshuffle the entire podcast for these dictators.
Anything for you, Golden Globe.
Anything for you, because I know we're going to be there next year.
So true. This is the year of manifestation.
Absolutely. 2026 awards will be coming live from the state of California.
As Annabel put it, we are manifesting this year so that it happens the following year.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of, before we jump into the Golden Globes,
yes.
What are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, Ben, I told you I don't have any.
And I want you to come up with some on the spot right now.
Stay in the country.
I feel like we need to start with things that are within your control.
Hey, I thought you were going to say that are realistic. I was going to murder you.
I was not going to say that, but...
Hey, try to stay in the country. Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
You've got a big year ahead of you.
Massive. What are your New Year's resolutions?
I feel like I have...
I feel like one you can't tell the pod.
I feel like I have to tell the pod. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is, in fact, to watch less movies.
That's crazy.
I watched a lot of movies this year.
Give them the number.
And loved every second. I actually have zero clue.
474?
No, I feel like it was 465 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, Karma just watched Wallace and Gromit.
I know, and she gave it a 9 out of 10.
Unrelated, but oh my God. I have watched 475 movies this year.
I'm good.
And that's a lot.
It is a lot.
And so it's not so much to watch less movies, but I feel like the consequence of what I want to do requires me to watch less movies.
Right. Yeah.
And I have a lot of small goals. I want to read more books. I want to watch more TV.
Yeah. You know what? I want to do that too, because I feel like there was a period where I was really killing with TV and I've fallen off a bit. And I've recently dipped my toe back in and I said, I love TV.
And I feel as though I am always putting off TV because I can just watch a movie.
Yeah.
Everyone always argues, they're like, oh, it's one episode, you don't have to watch a whole movie. But I have the complete opposite mindset where I'm like, I can just watch a movie. I don't have to watch 4 seasons of a TV show.
Yeah, because if I am into a TV show, I fear I'm actually going to be watching the entire thing.
Yeah. And I want to finish a TV show. I don't want to just watch like a few episodes of something.
Yeah, that's fair. The pro of a TV show that not over maybe, because I would say I like them both equally, but what is like if you're really into it and you're really into the characters and you love the story and you love the world, with a movie, unless it gets a sequel, it just ends and you have to leave it there. And then I'm left Googling movies like blank to try and keep that going. Whereas a TV show, I can stay in there for longer.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to watch more TV this year. I just want to I feel like the overall goal of my year is I want to learn more.
That's beautiful.
I want to learn more about cooking. I want to learn more through reading. I want to, I don't know, just expand my horizons, because I feel like, sure, it's a great hobby to watch movies, but I would like to have more.
I love that.
And that's my New Year's resolution.
That's beautiful. Genuinely, I feel like I'm putting off self-betterment until 2026.
Because you're manifesting it this year?
Well, that. But genuinely, I feel like all my goals are staying in the country related, and that's my 2025. And then once that happens,
towards that goal.
Yes. And once I get that, I'm sick. I can chill out a bit, and I can read a book, and I can travel. I want to do that, but not this year. This is not the year for it. That's crazy to leave America and be like, maybe let me back in. Bad year.
I know. I feel the same way. Yeah. I want to travel as well, but I don't think that this is the year for me to do that. I think next year, like you said, it would be the year to do. Annabelle, we need to go on a trip.
We do.
That's not Canada.
A trip that doesn't have a land border.
A trip that's not like a weekend of us
an actual
going
trip
to a concert.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
That
would be really fun.
We need Eloise. We need to go on our trip to Japan adventure. That's what needs to happen. Yeah. But anyways, that's New Year. Let's get into the goals.
What are your New Year's resolutions? Sound off in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. And maybe I'll steal it.
Maybe that'll be mine. Thank you. I'm looking. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she's in the market.
Yeah,
so.
Let me know. I'll rate them out of 10 in the comments.
For some reason, I thought we were about to go into our top 10s, and I got
because we should be. What are they called? Golden Globe Press?
Foundation?
Are they a charity?
All I know is that it is the Golden Globe Foundation. And I had my Letterboxd up and I said, I'm about to start talking about my favorite movies and the year in review, but I'm not.
Hold your horses. Slow horses. Slow them down.
This is a movie podcast.
Slow Horses was nominated for a Golden Globe, I think you'll find.
It was a television series.
Golden Globe.
It's a television
relevant.
series. Anywho, so let's talk about the Golden Globes streaming on Paramount Plus and live on CBS.
Absolutely. We got a free trial.
Yup.
Tipped our show in. Watched the over 3-hour event.
Yeah, it was over 3 hours. It did not feel over 3 hours.
Genuinely flew by. And then I was like, wait, it's after 11. That's crazy.
When they started getting to the big awards, I was like, oh, we're here.
We're here.
But yeah, it was over 3 hours. It was 3 hours and 15 minutes, I want to say.
I want to say that also, because it was in fact 11:15 when it ended. So you're right on the money.
Yeah. Hosted by Nikki Glazer.
Who killed. Which, thank God, because my biggest takeaway from last year was who the hell was that host?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He was so bad.
What is his name?
I don't want to know.
Koi Tai?
I don't know.
Joe Tai?
Oh, yeah, wait, no, you're so right. It was...
Tai Joe.
Joe...
What?
Joe Coy. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
He's so bad. Is he a stand-up?
I think he is. Could be
I'll
very wrong.
never be seated at his show. Ever.
No. Which is, I feel like you mentioned when we were watching, great idea, but horrible execution.
Horrible. Unfunny man. And his delivery of the jokes seemed like he didn't even want to be there.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was terrible. And also...
Nikki Glaser, on the other hand...
Killed. I also feel like she was... there a lot more than he was. I feel like he showed up at the beginning, told some awful jokes, and then didn't come back.
Probably because of the awful jokes.
He probably took the note. Whereas she kept popping up a fun amount.
Yeah, and I feel like they had somebody with the right ability to make jokes towards celebrities. Like, she does these roasts constantly, so she's known for it, and she's good at it.
Absolutely. Without offending the people who were there.
Yeah, and so I would love to see similar stand-up comedians host award shows.
I agree.
I read that the Golden Globes want her to host again.
And they should, yeah.
Yeah.
And all of her outfits, bomb. Every single one.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
She was one of the best hosts for a
Slaughtered
award show that I've seen in a while.
Yeah. I feel like they used to do the classic Ricky Gervais, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, and then they fell off. But I'm glad that she's here.
I don't dislike... I mentioned this to you when we were watching it. I don't dislike when there's the talk show hosts, the nightly talk show hosts that host. I love when Jimmy Kimmel hosted the Oscars.
Yeah.
So, like, give me that or give me somebody like Nikki Glaser.
Yeah, because I feel like that's akin to what they do professionally, so that makes sense.
I agree.
Yes.
Should we jump into
Let's jump into the awards.
Awards?
Absolutely.
How should we start?
That's such a good question.
Maybe the supporting?
Yeah, and work our way up to the people we care about. Kidding. Kidding.
So it starts with supporting actress in a motion picture.
Where are they?
I had to Command F.
I'm Command Fing right now.
And since you're doing that, I will give us the nominations. We had Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez, Ariana Grande for Wicked, Selena Gomez for Amelia Perez, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Margaret Qualley for The Substance, and Isabella Rossellini for Conclave.
Okay.
I tried to turn my flub into...
An accent. An affectation.
I don't know.
I loved it.
But, so, should we say who the winner was?
And the winner is...
It was Zoe Saldana.
And Amelia Perez. My favorite French film.
Yeah, French cinema. I feel as though Amelia Perez is a very controversial and somewhat problematic movie.
Is it?
I think that some people within the, I want to say, Mexican community, as well as some people in the transgender community, find it to be not exactly representative.
Yeah.
But I can't speak on that because I'm in neither of those communities.
Neither am I. And I haven't seen the film, so I actually can't say a thing.
That's the thing. Looking at it without like talking about representation and just looking at it through a film lens, it's not the best.
Yeah, okay.
It's not my favorite. It's an interesting plot. It's enjoyable to watch, but it's by no means am I thinking it's like, I don't know,
groundbreaking,
a masterpiece,
amazing,
or anything like that. Yeah. I do think Zoe Saldana was amazing.
Yeah.
And I love her as an actress just in general.
I love her too.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for her. I haven't seen the film, but I'm sure she kills. The clips I've seen, I'm like, yes.
Get it, Zoe. It's like
in all the round tables. I love that she's there, and she's so humble, which is wow, because she's been in like the highest grossing movies of all time.
Always so happy to be here.
So happy to be here. So I'm happy that she's here.
I love it. Exactly, and I'm happy to see her finally get awarded after years of putting in the hard work.
100%. Yeah, she's definitely put in the work. She's been here for ages. Climbing up the ranks.
I thought, I mean, if we're gonna go off who I thought maybe could have gotten it, I was gonna say Margaret Qualley. I'm not sure.
I thought it could have been Ariana.
I did not think Ariana had a chance, unfortunately.
I didn't before I saw the movie.
Yeah. I did not think she, by
I remember
miles,
reading
had a
that there was like
chance.
buzz about her being nominated for an Oscar, and I was like, what the hell? And then I watched the movie and I was like, well.
No, she's great.
Yeah.
I think she's my fourth favorite.
Who's your third?
Performance.
The Brutalist?
Felicity was really good in The Brutalist.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen 2 of these movies, so I don't know, but I'm sure she's great.
You've seen half of them. Half of the nominations.
Well, wait, over half. I've seen Conclave.
You've seen 1, 2, 3, and there's 3 that you haven't seen of performances.
Performance?
I'm just talking about like of the nominations. You haven't seen 3 of them, and you've seen 3.
You're correct.
Yeah. But I think that, I don't know, Zoe Saldana makes sense for me.
Yeah, no, 100%. That was another thing with like Ariana. I was like, if she wins and she hasn't been in anything except Victorious, and now she's got a Golden Globe, that is kind of crazy.
Hey, she was in Don't Look Up.
You're right, she's in Don't Look Up. She's in Swindled.
Watch it. Sam and Cat.
Okay, you're right. The bootleg of 13, the musical.
Can I say something that I think is going to happen?
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Zoe is going to even get nominated for an Oscar.
Really?
I don't know.
Why?
Part of me, I'm just putting it out there.
Whoa.
I think there's a chance that she will, but I don't think she's going to.
Why?
I don't know.
I think she will. Selena better not.
Oh, I guarantee you Selena is not getting nominated, but I don't know, something in me is just, it's like not even like it's like a feeling I have that I don't think Zoe is gonna get a nomination.
That's crazy. And if she doesn't, you heard it here first.
Exactly. I did that. I'm so sorry, Zoe.
Anti-manifestation. That's wild.
But I'm pretty sure that this would be her first nomination.
For an Oscar?
Even.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. If she got
Yes,
it.
I was looking up her awards and nominations last night because she said she'd... Was that her? Oh, no, that was Demi Moore.
No, that was Demi Moore.
So I think... I don't remember her being nominated for an Oscar in my
calling
times.
it here?
Yeah. That's great. I hope she does.
Well, we have 11 days until they announce the nominations.
Episode coming soon.
Maybe.
Is that going to be our 4th episode of the year?
If we talk about it, yeah. If we do that episode,
we did that last year.
Did
yeah,
we?
I wasn't wearing makeup. We filmed it on Valentine's Day,
gosh.
and that's the no makeup episode.
Your memory's too good.
Thank you.
The thing is, we could also do it just like not when they're announced. We could do that anytime in between.
And that is
like,
actually what we did last year.
to
We filmed it on Valentine's Day and then didn't record it for like 3 more weeks. I mean,
I think
release it.
that's maybe, yeah, because, you know, the race or the Oscars campaign happens the whole time.
Exactly.
So.
And we don't want to rush our predictions. Because our thoughts may change in a couple of weeks.
If we haven't seen some of the movies. So
which I haven't.
Well, we don't know. Maybe you've seen all the movies that were nominated.
That's true. That's true. Maybe all of the nominations are actually from my Letterboxd top 10 of the year.
It's very possible. I think Despicable Me. Wait, was that in your top 10?
No.
Oh my god.
Which is actually crazy.
That is crazy. I'm ending the call.
I'm changing it.
Should we move into Best Supporting Actor?
Yes, let's do that when I find it.
Okay. Hit me with the
nominations?
The nommies, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it says actually no one's nominated.
I mean, I can do it for you.
Wait, no, I misspelled supporting.
Oh, that's fine,
I'm
too.
a woman. What am I to do? Spell?
Okay, Daisy Edgar Jones.
Oh, I just typed in supporting man.
Oh, okay, well, the best performance by an actor in a supporting role nominations are...
Oh, yeah, they're fully not. I can't even find it.
We have Yura Borisov for Enola.
We have Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. Yep. We have Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown. We have Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, and Denzel Washington for Gladiator 2.
And the winner is
Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain.
Yes. I think fully expected.
Yeah, I expected it. And I think
I'm
killed,
happy
yeah.
for it. Yeah, like that's fine.
Good for him.
With me.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Denzel win.
I agree. Linked in description below. Gladiator review. What a talent on that man.
We learned what a talent.
Gladiator 2 opened our eyes to the talent of Denzel Washington. No, but I said it to someone the other day at work. I was like, I used to not really rate Denzel Washington, but Gladiator 2 told me he was a good actor, and everyone at work was like, Gladiator 2 is what did it for you? And then they named like 10 other performances, and I said, yeah, he's good.
There's a reason he's nominated for a Golden Globe.
There's a reason.
There's a reason this is the only nomination Gladiator 2 had except the blockbuster nomination.
Exactly. Denzel. Actor of a
Because
generation.
Denzel Washington was
He learned how to act in this film.
Okay, and also listen, unprompted Emily C said that to me.
And that's her review. That's her Gladiator 2 review on Letterboxd.
If anything,
3 people
we're not
unrelated had the same thought at the same time.
We all said it. We all watched it separately. We did not watch it together. Not at all. So
we were all in different states. Yeah.
So just drink that and choke on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
TKTS employees.
Call him out.
Ethan.
But yeah, I would have loved to see Denzel win. He was so good in Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
I feel like this is actually, I think I said the opposite of this earlier this year, but I think that this is a strong category. I said it when we were talking about our nominations.
You did. So you said, no, you didn't. I said it. You said best actor was slim. Like, there weren't that many good options.
Okay,
but you said best supporting actor was competitive, and you would have had other people that you would have nominated over the people
that's what I thought. Because I was going to say, I remember struggling with best supporting actor.
That was me.
But I think that this is a really good category of guys, and I think that they're all really good.
Yeah. I've seen 3 of them. That this is the main takeaway I had from the Golden Globes. Jesus, I need to catch up quickly.
Well, it's so funny because I remember when they announced them, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching some of the Golden Globe movies," and you're like, "Oh, I don't do it for the Golden Globes." And now we're sitting here, and you're like, "I've seen half of the movies."
The way my brain was like, "I don't do it for the Golden Globes." Most of these are going to get nominated for an Oscar. Like, what am I
know,
on
that's
about?
why I start. That's why I start with, honestly, because I don't care if I don't finish the Golden Globe movies, because I like you said, I don't really care that much, but it's like a step towards the Oscars. So I'm like, I'm crossing off so many things that are gonna get nominated. I'm looking
at the finish line, and I'm not looking at the steps to get there.
You should think of the steps. It's all about the journey, Annabelle.
You're so right. Life's a climb, but the view's great.
She was at the Golden Globes.
Lucas Till was at the Golden Globes.
I know. I
wish one day.
But Kieran Culkin was amazing.
Great, yeah.
As we've learned in the recent years, he is an amazing actor.
Yes, exactly. So. Though I feel like, he's getting his little time in movies.
I agree, and I'm so happy. I feel excited to see. I feel like because he did stuff when he was younger, but nobody really 100%. Cared.
I feel like he's getting his like accolades for movies now.
Yeah, I agree. Should we
Let's
move
move on?
What should we move on to?
Best.
What?
Best?
What? Screenplay?
Best screenplay. You took the word out of my mouth.
All right.
You took the word best.
So our nominations are, I'm just going to name the movies.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to mess up any names. You can look up the screenplay writer, or
there'll be a screenshot in the edit.
Yeah. Exactly. We have Amelia Perez, Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, The Substance, and Conclave.
And the winner is?
And the winner was Conclave. Peter Strahan.
Yeah.
Strahan? Again, listen, I know I said the opposite of this last night, but I was thinking about it. And this is one of my favorite categories.
Yes.
Screenwriting was my favorite thing when I was in film school. I loved it more than anything, and I still love it. That's another New Year's resolution. I love it. So I was like thinking about this, and I'm like, I feel like we don't think about, I mean, I'm sure some people do, but we don't really think about the screenplay when we're watching a movie, because you're watching what was written and you're not like, somebody wrote this.
Also, I feel like in a good way as well, because like if the writing's standing out because it's really bad and feels unnatural, like you don't want to do that. If it's really good, it should work and be like a fully integrated part of the film.
I don't know if I said this, but I have somebody who I think is my favorite screenplay out of these 6. Ooh. And I really think that Anora was
your favorite screenplay?
My favorite screenplay out of all of these.
Yeah.
I just think it, like, the dialogue was super, I don't know, it felt real. It felt like I was actually like the characters felt genuinely real.
I agree.
Especially, I feel like they're sort of caricatures in a way.
Yeah.
And it can almost be not real when you're writing that kind of character, but I feel like Anora did it really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess your favorite was Emilia Perez.
How did you know? Closely followed by The Brutalist.
Okay, you've seen 4 of these though, or 5 of these. 5 of these.
Yes.
4. I can't count.
Yeah, I've seen 4 of 6.
I don't know why I'm thinking there's like 8 nominations.
25. Yeah. I don't know.
Which one would you say was your favorite, if you think
Honestly,
about
probably
it?
Conclave. As like the screenplay, it's not my favorite movie of them.
Same.
But I feel like the screenplay kind of killed.
I also really, really, really liked A Real Pain.
I loved A Real Pain. Yeah.
I want to see the screenplay for that, because honestly, a lot of that feels like it was maybe improvised.
I know a lot of Anora was improvised, dialogue-wise.
Really?
Yeah. I was watching one of the round tables with Mikey Madison, and she was saying that like a lot of the time the shots would it was like a 1-take, 2-take kind of thing, and they just like shoved them in there, and a lot of like random improv came out, and it was all capped. Well, not all capped. A lot of it was capped.
And like that's another thing that can make movies feel so.
I think
like,
that's
real
what you were saying. Like that's
dialogue.
how they made the caricatures not seem like caricature-y and cartoonish, and it was like grounded in the real world because they were just like in the moment.
I'm curious about Real Pain, because that also feels very improvised in certain spots. But Conclave they're all great.
Conclave
honestly.
doesn't remotely feel like there would be any improv in it. Like when I was watching it, honestly, I was like, this is like a tight script.
I bet, I don't know. I would be absolutely shocked if they were allowed.
Yeah, it did not feel like an improv. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine a world where that would be allowed.
Okay, gab about these priests. Go.
Yeah, guys, just talk about how you're feeling. Should we
move on to...
Should we do animated?
Yeah.
Motion picture. You've seen most of
these. Have I? Oh, yes.
I haven't seen one of them. So
I haven't seen 3 of them. So I've seen half.
We're hitting half almost every single time, except screenplay.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
Give me the noms.
And the nominations are Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Flow, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot.
We have 3 quote-unquote sequels. Wallace and Gromit's technically a third.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
So yeah, we have 3 like follow-ups that aren't originals, and then 3 originals.
There you go.
And the winner is
Flow.
Flow. Annabelle has not watched.
I fear I haven't, but I want to. It's on my watch list on Letterboxd.
Don't get me started on that.
Recent edition.
I hate you. Flow is so good. A silent movie.
I forgot you did tell me that. That's kind of crazy.
It's a silent movie, and every noise by an animal was literally
I saw
filmed
that,
by
except
that
for one animal. They had to use a replacement.
The capybara.
They used something else, right?
A llama?
Something like that. Yeah, I was reading that last night.
But they literally traveled to a zoo.
That's so cool.
To get these sounds.
Which zoo? Drop a zoo.
Why do I think they were in like Belgium.
Love.
Or something like that. Flow is so good. It made me cry. I told you it gave Robot Dreams in the sense that it's this story of like, this silent story of like, it's not really love and flow, but love.
What was the question?
Which of the animated films that you saw would you pick?
The Wild Robot.
Same.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then Inside Out 2 and then Moana 2.
I would pick The Wild Robot and then I'd pick Flow. I think I like The Wild Robot more than Flow, but
The Wild Robot was almost one of my top 10 of the year.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Made me cry.
Made me cry.
Should we do... Okay, I'm thinking this might be a crazy suggestion. Should we skip Best Original Song? Because I will not lie to you.
What was the song? Challenges?
So the winner was El Mal from Amelia Perez.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking Score.
I mean, we can talk about the other nominations. I recognize all of them except one, so.
Okay, yeah, I'll search it up.
Yeah, we had Beautiful That Way from the last show roll, which Annabelle and I both have not seen.
No.
And then there's the Compress Repress from Challengers, which is literally the song.
Oh, yeah, we were laughing at it being nominated. It did not win. Yeah.
It did not win.
Yes.
Forbidden Road by Robbie Williams, which you had said you didn't realize that was an original.
No.
I didn't either. So
I had no idea that there were any original. I just thought that like I wasn't super familiar with Robbie Williams music.
That's how I felt. I was like, oh, don't know this one. Cool.
Yeah, I was like, cool. I wasn't alive, I guess.
And then Mi Camino, also from Amelia Perez, and Kiss the Sky from The Wild Robot, which I love that song. Mm-hmm. That's the credit song, and it's so good.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that one win. El Mal was fine. I liked it. I think I saved that one from Amelia Perez, so cool. But
wait, Beautiful That Way is by Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, that's why she was there.
I just thought she was there for vibes.
Homie, when they were playing it, I literally said Miley Cyrus.
I have two things to say.
You weren't listening.
I was listening. I thought you were just saying like, Miley's here.
No.
And number two, quit it with the homie.
I didn't even realize.
Don't you dare.
I need to start calling you dude.
No, you don't.
Let's move on to Best Original Score.
Right that's right above it. Do you want me to read them out?
Give it to me.
With names or just movies?
Movies.
Challenges, Conclave, The Brutalist, The Wild Robot, Amelia Perez, and Dune Part 2.
I feel like the Dune Part 2 is just in there because it's Hans Zimmer, and that's literally the only reason why.
Absolutely.
Winner is...
Challenges.
It was Challengers.
Which is
I'm
crazy.
So glad. I'm so glad Challengers is a Golden Globe winning movie.
No, same. Honestly, yeah. When they were going through the nominees, I was like, God, I hated the score for Challenges, and then it won.
Annabelle and I are going to rewatch Challengers.
Oh, yeah.
New podcast.
Challenges 2.0 podcast below.
Revisiting Challengers a year later.
Hey, true. New year.
I honestly don't know who I expected to win here. It wasn't Challengers.
I actually would also like to retract that statement. I didn't hate the Challengers score. I just think it was bad.
I hated the way that the internet took it and was obsessed with it.
Yeah. It's so... Because one of the things that stood out to me when I watched it was like, Jesus, this score's weird. I don't know why everyone's... It was on people's like top 10.
I know.
On their Spotify Wrapped.
People are really annoying about it, and that's why I was like, oh, they're not going to win. But maybe that's why they won.
I think it is. But like, good for Challengers.
Cool, congrats. I'm so happy for Challengers. They deserve it.
I agree. They deserve everything they got.
I couldn't agree more.
Amen.
Should we do the comedy
Yeah.
actor.
Obviously, we have to do comedy before drama because comedy's not real.
So our best performance by an actor in a motion picture is Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain, Hugh Grant for Heretic, Gabriel LaBelle for Saturday Night, Jesse Plemons for Kinds of Kindness, Glenn Powell for Hitman, and Sebastian Stan for A Different Man, who's not a hitman.
No. And the winner is...
Sebastian Stan for A Different Man.
Yay!
My favorite award of the night, truly.
Yeah.
This is my favorite award of the night. I love Sebastian Stan.
Talk about your history with Sebastian.
I have loved Sebastian Stan for so long. I have gone as Bucky Barnes for Halloween multiple times in a row. And I just think that he's an incredible actor. And I feel like he's finally getting away from like the Marvel image.
Yeah.
And being treated as like an actual actor because he's incredible. He's so good in A Different Man.
He's so good in A Different Man. Like, I really liked A Different Man, but I feel like I would not have liked it anywhere near as much if he hadn't been in it.
I agree. Oh, he's so good.
He's so good.
I think that I don't ever expect him to win, but would have loved to see Gabriel LaBelle win for Saturday Night. Wild card right there.
Yeah.
Surprised he was nominated.
I'm surprised he was nominated too.
But I love the boy.
I know you do. I like him. He was fine on Saturday Night.
I thought he was great at Saturday Night. I have no issues with his performance.
That's he was fine on Saturday Night. You know what? Even just like reflecting on Saturday Night as a film, I don't think it gave anyone any meaty stuff to do at all.
I feel like it gave everybody the ability to say, I'm rushed and I feel anxious.
Yeah. That's it. So, yeah.
But I thought he was great.
Good for him.
I also feel like Glenn Powell is a bit of I'm shocked he's there because I feel like everyone kind of forgot about that movie.
Yeah. I agree. It was just like a Netflix movie that came and went. I will say, he's great in it.
Of course, yes,
great.
Yes.
And it's definitely the movie. I mean, it should. That's the whole point. He plays like a million different people. I did watch that movie and I said, okay, range. Like it felt like a resume. It felt like he was making a reel.
That's what they were trying to do.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe they were just really gunning for that nom. He earned it.
No, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he's going to get the Oscar nom.
No, Hitman isn't going to get nominated for an Oscar. Though, watch him win.
I think the only two here that are going to get an Oscar nom, if they do, is Sebastian, which I think I'll lose my mind, and Jesse. I think Jesse Eisenberg will get a nom.
I agree.
But crazy love Sebastian.
Yeah, love. I want him to win.
Same. Oh my God, same.
I feel like he should.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Hit me with the ladies.
I'm gonna find them. Give me a second.
They're right above it.
Are they?
Yes.
Are you serious? This is taking me so long.
Do you want me to do it?
I found it. And the nominees are Amy Adams, Night Bitch, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked, Demi Moore, The Substance, Carla Sofia Gascon, Amelia Perez, Zendaya, Challenges, and Mikey Madison, Honora.
Huge lineup.
I've seen most of those.
You have seen all of them except one.
Yeah.
Look at you. You love women.
I love women. You heard it here first, and you'll never hear it here again.
You'll never hear it again.
And the winner is Demi Moore, The Substance.
Woo. Who lied in her acceptance speech, but that's okay.
Yeah, she said she's never been nominated for an award before. Babe, you've been nominated for a Golden Globe before, in fact.
She's like 30 years in this and I've never got an award, one of these. I'm like, well.
We actually immediately fact checked. I said, well, that can't be right.
I don't believe that,
I just don't think that's right. And it's not. There's an entire Wikipedia page called Demi Moore Award
Accolades.
Nominations and Wins.
Yeah. I loved her in The Substance.
I loved her in The Substance. She killed.
I'm happy to see her win. Also, it's crazy. Technically, it's under comedy and musical, and I can see it under comedy, but it's technically a horror movie. And it's crazy to see a horror movie get Oscar the recognition that it did.
And Golden Globe buzz, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if the Oscars are even going to give a shit about it, because
I feel like they will.
I don't know. They as much as they don't act like it, they snub horror movies like it's
Oh no,
they
definitely do. They 100% do.
I would not be remotely surprised if Demi Moore was not even nominated.
That's true. I don't know. I feel like because The Substance has got like it's got critical acclaim, right? Like everyone. Yeah. Like because it's got such critical acclaim, I feel like maybe they're like.
So did Hereditary.
That is true. And
Toni Collette did not get,
which is crazy.
A thing.
Toni Collette is very underrated here.
I couldn't agree more. Where are all of her Oscars?
No, it's insane. I kind of mentally thought she had them.
I just imagine her to be like winning everything every year, and she doesn't. But that's okay. One of these days. In Australia, she's like Jesus 2.0 underneath Cate Blanchett. So mentally, I said she's got to have an Oscar or two. Where are they? She's my Jesus 2.0.
Amen.
Who would you give this award to if you were not going to give it to Demi Moore? Or you could give it to Demi Moore.
I don't know. And the way I said that made it seem like, I don't know. No one's good.
Your answer is Cynthia Erivo, isn't it?
No, I genuinely don't know.
And you just don't want to say it?
No, I don't know. Maybe it is.
I knew it.
Maybe it is.
That's okay.
Maybe. Why do I want to say Amy Adams?
I want to say Amy Adams too.
There's no way in hell she's getting nominated for Night Bitch for an Oscar. No, it's not happening. But she killed.
I'm so happy to see it here because
me too.
Hell yeah.
That was my biggest takeaway when I saw the movie. Honestly, banging movie, lots of fun. She slaughtered. She's ate that
so good.
2 seconds in, I was so happy that she was there.
That's my pick personally.
Okay, yeah. Then honestly, she's probably my pick. And then Cynthia.
Love to see it. I don't know who my second would be. Maybe Demi, maybe Mikey. I don't know.
Mine
not
would probably
Cynthia,
be
not Carla, not Zendaya.
Okay, mean. Honestly, I feel like I've seen a lot more shades of Cynthia's performance every time I watch it. I notice something more.
I'm ending this call. She's
what? What? Did you say she sucks?
No, I didn't say that. I was gonna mock you, but then I was just like, I'm just not gonna do it.
Wow.
Because she doesn't suck.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
In everything.
But yeah, she's great. She was great in Wicked.
Yeah, she's incredible.
A lot of these performances are really good. So
yeah.
All right. Do we move to box office achievement?
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Or do we, no. We should do the other actors in the drama and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll briefly do this one. We've got actresses in a motion picture drama. We have Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here, Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl, Angelina Jolie for Maria, Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl, Tilda Swinton for The Room Next Door, and Kate Winslet for Lee. Now, how many of these movies have you seen?
One.
Okay, I've seen only 4, so it's
only
okay.
4?
I'm missing 2.
I hate you.
But the winner was Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Haven't seen it, so can't really comment on that.
Yeah. I can't comment on anything. Nicole Kidman's great in Baby Girl. I don't know where the hell she was from, but she killed in Baby Girl.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of her giving her Letterboxd top 4?
No. What are they?
It's I don't remember. Well, Clueless is on there.
Oh,
but,
is it the accent?
No, she literally, they're like, hi, we're with Letterboxd. And she goes, Letterboxd?
Oh, wait. Yes.
We love Letterboxd.
No, I have seen that.
I'm obsessed with it.
I'm obsessed.
But yeah, no, she's great in Baby Girl.
Yeah.
Let us get back to you when we've seen I'm Still Here.
Yeah.
We'll be on
I
it.
also haven't seen it. I'm sure Kate Winslet kills in Lee. I'm just going to say it. She kills
she's
in
great
everything.
Lee. I'm not going to lie. I'm shocked that she got nominated, but she's really good in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Tilda Swinton kills in The Room Next Door.
Yep. Another thing that I'm shocked she's nominated, but she was great.
Yes. I'm just naming the girlies I love. Pamela Anderson, I'm so on the edge of my seat waiting to see. I need to see The Last Showgirl in general.
Yeah.
Because everything and everyone in it, I'm like, what is this movie?
I know.
What? And even down to Miley Cyrus writing a song. Of course, Keanu Shepka. Where the hell's her nom?
So true.
On
for
our
everything
award
that she's done.
show.
Oh yeah, check out our award show. Should we move on to?
Let's move. And you know what? I've got the category right here.
Hit me with the men.
I'm gonna hit you with some men. And the nominees are Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown; Daniel Craig, Queer; Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing; Ray Fiennes, Conclave; Adrian Brody, The Brutalist; Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice.
And the winner is
Adrian Brody, The Brutalist.
It was.
Are you mentally trying to swap the order in which you put the winner?
So I'm actually trying to do them by the alphabetical that they're doing it.
Oh.
So like, see how it's alphabetical, but the winner's at the top.
Now, I didn't. But now I do. So in fact, I should have just left him at the top.
Yeah, he would have stayed at the top.
I'm trying to slot them in a different place each time so that you guys are on the edge. You're still guessing.
How many of these have you seen?
2.
Okay. I'm surprised Daniel Craig's here for Queer.
He's great in it.
He was great. Yeah.
He's kind of great in everything.
I'm not surprised Ray Fiennes is here.
Neither am I. The buzz has been everywhere.
I wish Coleman Domingo had won for Sing Sing. That was my pick. Honestly, I for some reason thought Sing Sing was technically released in 2023.
Me too.
So that's why I am like shocked that it's here. Okay, it got cinematic release.
This year?
It was released at festivals in 23, but it got cinematic release in 24.
Gotcha.
That's why. He's so good in Sing Sing. Otherwise, Sing Sing would have been in my top 10 movies of the year.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Well, if it got cinematic release this year, then it could have made it on mine.
Very true. Very true. And if you watched it next week, you can still put it on there.
Perfect.
He's so good in Sing Sing. That would have been my pick. But
I need to see it.
Adrian Brody's great in The Brutalist.
Yeah. And
cool.
Timothée Chalamet, you nominated for our awards.
I did. He's great.
Yeah.
He's great in A Complete Unknown. So since he didn't win here, maybe he'll win at our awards. Watch when it happens.
Link down below, even though it hasn't happened yet.
For whatever, yeah. Shall we move on to our cinematic and box office achievement?
Yes. And who are the nominees?
I'll read half, you read half.
Oh, well, I haven't got it up. But
then I'll just...
Nope.
I'll start. So we have... This is the new award that they introduced last year, I believe.
Yes, because it's the Barbie Award.
And it basically is the Barbie Award. And it's basically to celebrate the achievements that movies have been making at the box office, and like movies that have basically like left a stamp on like pop culture. Yeah. I feel like,
which everyone was like really mad at it last year. I'm not that mad at it. It's the Golden Globes. I
think I like it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it gives movies an opportunity that would not normally have an opportunity.
I agree. Like some of these,
and I feel like we need to celebrate these movies because a few years ago, everyone was like, theaters are dying and nobody's going to the theaters. And then movies like these are
bringing people
movies
back.
Like this are what are saving
cinema
theaters.
Yeah.
So
also, like, not every award show category has to be snobby. Like, get over it. It's fine.
Literally.
Yeah.
The nominations this year for the cinematic and box office achievement, we have Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2,
Inside Out 2, Twisters, The Wild Robot, and Wicked.
And the winner was
Wicked.
This is literally the same thing for Barbie. They're like, we're not going to give Barbie any awards.
Yeah, it's the Wicked Award.
So we're going to give it to Wicked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which
good, yeah.
I think that's the obvious answer of who's going to win.
I would have been shocked had it not been.
No, same. Yeah. I think that although Inside Out 2 made a lot of money at the box office.
Okay, no. Like, yes, but no. I feel like Wicked put enough money into the marketing budget,
so
the ubiquity of it. Like, yeah.
This was like
they paid
2024's movie was Wicked because it was everywhere
and,
you could not escape it.
Yeah.
And it will be next year.
Amen. Yes.
So, well, this year, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy. 11 months. Don't worry. It's coming soon.
I'm going to be holding my breath.
Holding space. Yeah, I figured it was gonna go to Wicked. Yeah. The only other movie that I thought maybe is Gladiator 2. But even then, I was like, I don't think so. I think it's going to Wicked.
I agree. I also genuinely think that the fact that it came out on the same day as Wicked made the Gladiator 2 release more like of a thing. Because people were like, Wicked, they wanted to do Barbenheimer again.
Although Gladiator 1 is bigger than I think you think it is, Annabel.
No. I know it's massive. I know everyone was like anticipating it, but I feel like more people probably saw it at the movies than they were going to so that they could click it.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, because Gladiator 1 won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Russell Crowe won Best Actor. I'm locked and clocked.
I know that you didn't watch it until a week ago.
What are you talking about? It's my favorite film of all time. Top 4 on Letterboxd, link below.
Yeah. It should be. Put it in there.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Even though I just said that.
But no, this was obvious. It's exactly what the award was created for, and it's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
I agree. And I'm glad Wicked won something.
Should we hit the big ones? I think those are the only ones we have left.
Let's hit those bad boys and girls.
Which one would you like to do first?
Whichever one I find first.
They're right next to each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not finding a single person.
I'll do Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy.
I found
the nominations were Anora, Challengers, Amelia Perez, A Real Pain, The Substance, and Wicked.
And the winner was...
It was Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I was angry. And again, I'd like to reiterate, I haven't seen the movie. Okay, good. I actually had no idea about the reception of this movie. I thought people liked it. I had no idea.
Well, no, because of what I told you. The only thing is all the awful things I've seen, like of people saying, is on Twitter, and usually that's where all of the haters go. So I don't really trust people's opinions on Twitter, but it's gotten so much flack. Just like when Jamie Lee Curtis got all that flack for winning Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, because Stephanie Sue didn't win.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was like, I think Stephanie Sue should win, but also I'm so glad that Jamie Lee Curtis won.
Yeah. But yeah, Amelia Perez won. I think we're all shocked.
Yeah.
Because I think that what you have here, I personally think every single movie here is better.
Yeah. I mean, again, haven't seen it. I have seen every other film. I don't know. I just was not remotely expecting it to win. I didn't think Wicked would win either, but I was like, if Amelia Perez can win, why can't Wicked? That's what pissed me off.
I just think that all of the other 5 are so much better than Amelia Perez.
Yeah, all of the other 5 kill. I love the other 5.
It's sad to see, but you know what? The Golden Globes tends to disappoint.
They do. The Golden Globes is so random.
Always. They really are. They love to just throw a wild card at you.
100%. And for no reason except for throwing a wild card at you, I think.
I really think that they just get a kick out of it.
What is wrong with them? They're changing their name. Like, I just don't get it. What are we doing? I'd like some kind of consistency.
Yeah. Well, the consistency was racism.
Very true.
And then they said, let's not do that anymore.
No, we're done.
Racism and sexism.
I agree with the sentiment.
But, oh my gosh, we didn't do Best Director. Oh. That's what we didn't do.
Yep.
Just hit me.
Okay. Should we do that before we do the next one?
Sure. So, yeah. Are you at there?
Yes. And the Best Director nominees are we including the
name? It's up to you.
And the nominees are The Brutalist, Emilia Perez, Honora, they're in alphabetical order via name, not movie, Conclave, The Substance, As We Imagine as Light.
And who's the winner?
The Brutalist.
Brady Corbet. I always say Corbet, but a part of me thinks it's Corbett.
My brain wants to say Corbett.
My brain wants to say Corbett because I think it's like sorbet. I don't know.
The only person to give Aubrey Plaza a shout out in his speech.
Yeah. And also I'm actually appalled that not a single mention on behalf of the Golden Globes.
It is weird.
Considering she was supposed to present.
That's
and they
crazy.
Didn't say a thing about it.
Do they normally have an in memoriam? Because they didn't.
No, I don't think they do. Because the Academy's in memoriam is to celebrate the members of the Academy that have passed. Whereas this is just movies. They don't really...
Okay.
In TV, they don't have like a group of people that are in it.
Yeah, okay. But... Yeah, I think it's weird.
I think it's offensive. I think it's rude.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have her come and present, and she can't come, obviously, because her husband is no longer alive.
100%.
And you don't say a
single
thing.
Yeah. Crazy. And, there would have been so many people in the room who knew him, and definitely so many people who knew her, or know her.
It's insane. And I'm, he is the only person that shouted it out.
I did actually Google... so I was telling my mom about it. And I was Googling him... And Brady Corbett is the third person to come up when you Google him, in the related searches.
Oh, so they must have
been
known each other a lot. Close. Yeah. Well, so I was telling Annabelle that Brady Corbet is from Funny Games.
Yes.
The movie. He's an actor before he was a director and a writer. And I remember when Vox Lux came out, that was the first movie I saw of his that he directed and wrote. And I was shocked. I was like, this is the kid from Funny Games? The young teen guy that abuses Naomi Watts? Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And so now the fact that he is winning Best Director for a 3.5-hour movie is insane to me.
Good for him.
No, I love it. I love it. You have not seen The Brutalist yet. And I remember...
No.
You were looking at times in theaters, and I was like, yeah, it's 3.5 hours. And what that I received back was maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
3.5 hours is crazy. Because I was like, what? If I go in at 2:30, I'm getting out at 6:30 p.m. What do you mean?
It's true.
I can't do that.
It's really, really good, though. I feel like... Yeah, this is the movie that puts the intermission in the middle of it.
So I'm not getting out until 7?
No. The 15 minutes is built into it.
Okay.
So it's technically 3 hours and 15 minutes. Or 3 hours and 20 because I think it's 3:35. But there's a 15-minute intermission in the middle of it between Act 1 and Act 2.
Okay.
And you should love it. It's about immigrants.
So true. Do they fare well?
Relatable. Yes.
All right.
Kinda. I don't know.
Maybe I'll wait till
but yeah.
2026 to watch it.
Give it a moment. I'm sure it will be nominated for some Oscars. But again, who would you pick if you were to pick a best director here?
Out of the ones I've seen, I don't know.
I know it's kind of a weird lineup, and I don't love it.
Yeah, maybe Sean Baker.
I agree. Yeah. I think.
I feel like the direction for that went crazy.
Yeah, he got that out of Mikey Madison. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I don't love the lineup.
No.
But yeah, I think I would have picked Brady Corbett.
Me too.
Okay, we can move on to our final big boy.
When I find it.
This was actually not the final award of the night. The comedy and musical was the final award, but this is for best motion picture drama, the other big category equivalent of best picture. Annabelle, you want to hit me with them?
I'm gonna hit you with them.
Or would you like
I'm
me to hit you with them?
gonna hit you in a sec. And the nominees are The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Concave, June Part 2, Nickel Boys, and September 5th.
I haven't seen two of them.
Well, I haven't seen 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah. I've seen 2 of them.
Yeah, Conclave
Jesus
and June Part
Christ.
2. You're
What
behind.
is my commentary?
I told you that's why you should start watching them, and you're like, I don't care about the Golden Globes.
Yeah, I just need to watch more of the films, I think, is my takeaway.
But who won? We didn't even say. Who was the best drama?
And the winner was The Brutalist.
It was. They loved that 3.5 hour long movie.
Absolutely they did. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about Nickel Boys and September 5th.
Oh, wait, you haven't seen them either?
No, I haven't seen either one of them.
Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
I loved A Complete Unknown. A part of me, I know that these like biopic musician movies tend to love awards.
Yeah, for sure.
This did not feel like one of those to me.
Interesting. Okay.
It just didn't give Oscar bait as the rest of them do.
Good.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if I am saying that positively or not. I actually don't know. I really don't.
I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't trying to be Oscar baity, but if that means that the quality isn't worthy of the Oscars, then that's not
That's
great.
maybe what I'm saying. I really don't know. You just need to watch it and let me know if you feel the same way, because I'm curious. So I'm like a little shocked that it has gotten the recognition that it got, but it was a great movie. I loved it.
Okay.
Conclave is obviously going to be here. Timothée Chalamet leading 2 of these movies.
That's so true. June Part 2, I don't think will be at the Oscars.
What's it doing here?
I don't know.
I'm shocked by that.
I mean, it was bomb. It was great.
I forgot it came out this year.
Honestly, yeah. But I think it was really good. But it's not something that I would put at this award show for that. For editing and special effects and everything, like,
Sure, yeah.
absolutely
I think the
off.
Oscars, it'll get that at the Oscars.
I think so too. But I think that's where they'll call it a day.
I agree. I also would love to take the best motion picture or drama and musical or comedy movies and add up the runtimes and see what the total runtime for the 12 movies is.
That's going to be crazy.
Because it should be around 24. It's not going to be. Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
It's not going to be, but it should be.
I agree, but it's not going to be.
Because these movies are long movies. Like Dune Part 2.
47.
Dune Part 2 is like 2.5.
Yeah.
Brutalist is 3.5. A Complete Unknown is 212, I think.
Yeah.
220 maybe.
Conclave wasn't that long.
Conclave I think was like 140, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Same with
I remember picking it at the movies based on how long it was.
Oh, okay. Anora's like 2, I think.
An hour is like 2.5, I think.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 hours
I
exactly.
could very much be lying.
It is. Oh no, it's 2:19. So
Okay, yeah.
let's kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, these movies are long. A Real Pain. That's a movie. That's a runtime.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jesse. He
Yeah,
gets it.
he does. But
Yeah.
you know what? It was a great time, anyways. So.
Yeah.
The Golden Globes, like, Nikki Glaser was so much fun, but again, like we said, I don't care about the Golden Globes. Like, they don't. They just
the thing.
love to be annoying.
I feel like they're low stakes. Like, who cares? They're all drinking throughout it. It's not real.
It's so not real.
We're
and
just
it's just
chucking television and movies in a room for no reason, just to let them mingle.
We're just saying, let's start award season. That's what we're saying.
Absolutely. It's the beginning of the year. Let's have a drink and let's celebrate everyone. Who cares?
That's what we're here to do, and
Yeah.
I'm more excited for what's to come. So
absolutely. Yeah.
this was just like a taste.
Like the creme de la creme.
That's the main course, and then this is the hors d'oeuvre.
Absolutely.
This is like the drink that you have before you start your meal.
I couldn't agree more. We've gone to the bar before we're seated at the table.
Exactly. We're waiting to get seated. You're so
Yeah.
right.
Someone's at our table.
And then we just have to wait, and that's what this is. But you know what?
That's what this
It's
is.
fine. I'm ready for award season to happen, and we'll
Me
be back
too.
with more awards soon.
Oh.
So
Don't go anywhere because we're coming right back
stay tuned.
after this ad break.
But I mean, other than that, it was a lovely little Sunday night.
What was your favorite moment of the Golden Globes?
I really loved Nikki Glazer's opening speech. I thought it was great.
I actually rewatched it today.
I
Came
did
up on YouTube.
too.
Shut up!
I
It came up on
did.
YouTube and I recommended it, and I said I'll give it a watch.
I did. That was one of my favorite parts of the Golden Globes. Zendaya's engagement.
I know. Soft/hard launch.
I know.
Yeah.
So those are probably my two favorites. What about you? What's yours?
My favorite moment was when Gary Oldman was nominated for every single award in his category.
I feel like that's something that, I mean, people probably clocked it, but like,
had to be there.
that was a running gag for Annabel then. Gary Oldman won everything and was nominated for everything.
He's Mr. Golden Globe.
We love to see it. Happy he's here.
Happy he's here and happy he's here and happy he's here.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Great night.
Great night. Classic gags.
And we will, in fact, be back with our top movies of 2024. We just had to wait.
Yeah. We just had to give it a beat.
But we'll be back.
We'll be so back.
So back.
We're gonna be so back.
With that, I think we can bid adieu.
Absolutely.
Adieu.
I think all adieu. Okay, Amelia Perez. With that, I think every piece of technology I earn's feeling a little sick.
I really do. And I think because of it, I'm feeling a little sick.
And I think it's time for us to see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.